everyone! I've just come back from the vet where I took 2 of my ball pythons because they were showing signs of an infection. Inside their mouth there were these kind of like, it looks like bubbles and saliva all mixed up, and I could hear that they had trouble breathing. It sounded like a hissing noise. Not the kind that you get when they get aggressive or something like that, but like they were really gasping for air. Not long ago I posted this picture of Noel on Instagram. And luckily one of my Instagram friends was quick to respond to me asking what was wrong. And truthfully I told her it was just a minor infection and I thought that it could be easily treated at home. A friend of hers, a vet, was quickly to respond to me saying that this could turn out to be really bad and he would urge me to go to the vet. So of course I did that. I called the vet and asked for an appointment, and I went, and here you can see the vet checking the mouth of my golden ball python, and unfortunately she was really bad. In her mouth there were tiny puncture marks, almost like someone kind of like had stabbed her with a small needle, and it was very red. So she had a bad infection, and I urge you guys to check on your snakes every day. The vet told me that this kind of infection can happen over a long time, but the snake won't show any sign of it until it's really bad. It's not an excuse. I definitely should have seen this earlier. It's not an excuse, but it does happen. I feel terrible about not catching up to this earlier. I love all of my animals very much, and no price is high enough for me to pay for them to get well. So the vet gave me an antibiotica. It's this right here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use one of these. For the big snake it's 0.4 milliliters, and for the small snake it's 0.1 milliliters. So what I'm gonna do is every day around the same time, for first 1 week, I'm gonna inject this into their mouth, and hopefully it will fight off the bacteria. If nothing changes after a week, if there's no sign of any of my snakes getting better, I will have to go back to the vet, because then it might be something really serious. And if it is something really serious, then a lot of my snakes could have caught it, and everyone needs to go into treatment. It is so important that this treatment works, because the snake has slime inside its mouth, and the slime goes to the lung of the snake. When we have a cold, we can sneeze it away, we can cough it up. The snakes can't do that. They don't have the ability to cough. So all this slime just kind of gathers down into the lung. The vet even, she was listening on the lung, and she could just hear it was filled with slime. And once the lung fills up with slime, the snake simply dies. I don't want that to happen, because these are 2 of my very favorite snakes. I love them very much. So I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that they get well again. I'm gonna bring you with me for the journey so that you can see, so that you can experience what it looks like when the snake is ill, how you can treat it, and hopefully we will get through this with no death. Hopefully in the end I will have 2 happy and 2 perfectly healthy animals. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna give the snakes their treatment, their antibiotica, and this is my first time giving it to them, so please don't judge me too much. I'm doing my best. I'm gonna document this journey every step of the way, so you get to see how each day is going. So this is the first day and the first treatment. Let's get to it. Since this bacteria is highly contagious, I'm gonna do everything I can to prevent it from spreading to all the others. So what I'm gonna do, each time that I am handling the snake, or giving the medicine, I'm not gonna handle the snake now at all, except when I'm giving the medicine, is that I'm gonna keep on these gloves to make sure it doesn't happen. Hopefully. The first one I'm gonna start with is Noel. He's the small, the white one, my beautiful bell, and I'm so sad that he's ill, so I'm gonna start off with him. Here is Noel. Let's see what we can do. Now, it's never fun to give a snake its medicine. This snake, or Noel, is so small that he doesn't need, like an injection like this. I can just put it in his mouth. But he doesn't like that at all. So I'm gonna try to be as careful as I can. Hang in there, buddy. Alright, and Noel, 1 0.1 milliliters. So we do like this, turn it up here, feeling like a, alright, 0.1, I don't know why I keep saying 1. Alright, as you can see now, it's filled right up to the 0.1. So what we're gonna do now, this might not look very nice. I'm gonna have to hold him down a bit, don't worry. And I'm gonna have to do like this to make sure nothing breaks on him. There we are. I know, sweetie, I know. And we're gonna have to open his mouth. And the dentist told me to put as far down as I could, just so that, and we're gonna put, good boy, Noel. Yeah, I know. After that, we just do this on the side, make sure it gets down his throat. There we are. Let's see. How are we feeling, Noel? Yeah, it's not nice. As you can see, he's opening the mouth. Close it again, but one of the first signs of this, I think that there's too much slime, is that they tend to open their mouth a lot more. You can see it now, because they can't breathe normally. They need more room to breathe. Anyway, this was the first. Well done, Noel. To prevent from spreading, I'm taking off these, throwing them out. I also like to use like this, kills all bacteria, just like a quick, oops, on the hands, making sure nothing is there. Take the second pair of these on. And very important as well, we don't use the same. So I'm gonna put this there, now I know it's Noel's. This is the next one. And this one, 1.4. Again, now I can show it to you a bit easier. 1.4. See, oh, that's quite a lot. But she is a lot bigger than Noel. There we are. 1.4. All right, we have it ready. I'm gonna go get her now. The second girl here, you've met her before. She was in one of my previous videos where I talk about 5 good reasons to get a pet snake. I still think it's a good idea to get a pet snake. But I also think that every owner should be aware that the animal can get sick. They are not sickness free. So that would be happy to get rid of the illnesses. Also like the IBD and Boers. We would very much like that. Alright, now here's my gorgeous girl. As you can see, she's a bit bigger than Noel, which is also why she needs a bigger dose. She tends to be a bit more calm than Noel. And I actually thought that she was the one who had it worse. But it turns out that Noel was the one to have it worse. So I really hope that my baby girl here is gonna make it through. Alright, I'm gonna give her the medicine. Again, it might look a little bit uncomfortable, but this girl is a bit more easier. No snake likes for the head to be whole, but she's working with me. Now you can really see how I'm holding her. I have a good grip on her. Alright, let's see. Come on, baby girl. I know. There we are. Yeah, come on, baby girl. Come on, baby girl. In from the side. Come on, baby girl. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry, baby girl. Yes, there we are. Alright, and down we go. There we are. Out with that. Making sure it gets through. Yes. I know, sweetie. There, good girl. Now, the vet told me that I should prepare for angry snakes, because they're not gonna like me coming every day to put this thing in their mouth. And of course I wouldn't like it either. But this girl, Yeah, this girl is the best. I mean, look at her, how calm she already is again. We're gonna make it through. Anyway, this was day 1. Cross your fingers for me. I hope they're gonna be okay, right, baby girl? Yeah.